Now for a continuation of a special report on education.
When the Missouri legislature convenes in January in Jefferson City, they'll be tasked with finding some way to make work in the classroom more attractive.
This will most likely require taxpayer money. Our Marcus Clem tells us more.
The Blue Ribbon Commission on Teacher Recruitment and Retention took months of extensive work and research in order to determine what course Missouri legislators should follow when they reconvene in January in Jefferson City. Now comes the hard part.
The legislature has passed tax cut bills 4 times in the last 8 years. So there is a commitment to a low tax rate in Missouri, but it's also important that we need to make public investments in public goods.
This is the basic paradox Missouri public services of all kinds must deal with. People demand good schools, but they tend to vote in favor of a lower tax burden. That's possible right now because last year's state budget surplus was measured in the billions.
The thing that I look at there is that $1 billion is going to primarily go back to those that are paying taxes in the state. Where if that money had been kept and gone into the school system, every taxpayer in the state would have benefited.
Cindy O'Loughlin is a conservative member of the commission in her capacity as a Republican Missouri Senate delegate. She says she is in favor of expanding teacher pay, but too much emphasis is placed on questions of money.
Well, I believe that we do need to pay teachers more. I think the culture and environment within the school is also a big impediment to recruiting and retaining teachers. And I made that point while I was on the commission.
The St. Joseph School District relies on a steady supply of new teachers to meet its needs, but the state government's bar for full-time teachers can be a challenge to clear. Years of study in college, student teaching for little or no pay, and passage of state certification exams are just a few examples. Pay may not be enough. The future may depend on easing state government standards.
And I feel like that is the most infuriating part of being an educator, because I know great teachers out there that are just hung up on taking that one little assessment, and if they would look back at that and know that great teachers can exist, a test does not make or break a great teacher.
I'm Marcus Clem for News Press Now. Thank you for watching this special report.